Hi guys, and welcome to Food with Lynn. Today I'm going to make some really delicious hash browns. A nice, crispy, just a basic hash brown. You can always add eggs, grits, whatever you feel like to that, and round it out for a full breakfast. So here's what we need to get started. Okay, so all you need is a few basic items. We're going to start with, I don't know if you can see that against my black stove top, but I've got a cast iron pan. Mine's square. They come round. You should get one of these. They got like the Lodge brand. That's who makes most of them now. And I'm going to start with a russet potato. You're going to need a peeling device, whether that's a paring knife or a potato peeler or whatever. A cutting board. You're going to need a box grater with good size grates. This comes in all different dimensions, but we're going to use these grates right here. And then you need some vegetable oil for your pan. So I'm going to go ahead and put the vegetable oil in now. You definitely need to oil your pan in order for this to fry right and stick together. Let me go ahead and peel this up. Alright, I've peeled my potato and I went ahead and put a paper towel, dried it off real good. I'm just going to hang on to it with a paper towel because it can get a little slippery. And then essentially you just start doing this until your potato is pretty much gone. Being careful, of course, not to skin your knuckles and stuff like that. So that'll take a second. No need to watch the whole thing, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got my potato pretty much done. Got a tiny little chip here, but I don't want to need a band-aid, so I'm just going to do away with that. We're going to go with what we got. So it's just get all of your potato away from there. The next thing you want to do is you want to drain your potato, because the potato has a lot of moisture in it. Let me just put this in the sink. And I'm going to come back over here, get a little bowl out for the moisture. My hands are nice and clean because I just washed and peeled this potato. So what you're going to do is you just give it a good squeeze. You see all that water coming out? Oh yeah. So you just give it a nice, really hard squeeze like so. Get all the moisture you can out of it. And let me pick up these excesses here. Put that on there. Really give it some good compression. And then what I'm going to do to finish this off is I'm going to take this paper towel that I had, stick it in there, and just give it another nice, hefty squeeze. Okay. So now once you've got all your moisture out, now it's time to go ahead and heat up your oil. Alright, my oil's getting a pretty good shimmer on it. First thing you want to do is you want to mash them down in the kind of in the shape of a hash brown. Actually, these are quite a bit of hash browns, so I might want to do two. Yeah, let me do two. Just drop them in there like so, and get the other one in here. And then you just kind of press them down to form the hash brown. Now these are going to start to, the frying action is going to cause them to stick together. So just make sure you've got your form like so. Now there's a couple of ways you can do this. You can make them loose, or you can make them, golden brown and sticking together. So the way we're going to do this is the golden brown sticking together. Now, if you've ever been to Waffle House, you may have gotten them loose where they're not stuck together like so. But we're going to go ahead and do the stick together style. You're going to look for the small pieces to brown up real good around the edges. You'll see that it's starting to hold together when you move, and everything moves with you. So we'll give that just a little bit longer there. And I think we're ready to explore that first one. So, yeah, it's a little tricky. Yeah, that wasn't quite as far as I wanted to take it. But we'll go ahead and let that brown up on the other side. Once they start frying into position, they should hold together pretty well at that point. So let me just take a look and see what I've got on this one here. I'm gonna swing it around, since the center of my pan's probably a little hotter. Get that center browned a little bit better. just takes a little bit of time. Okay, when you can see you've got really good browning going on, that's when you flip it. When it holds together like that, that's a good sign. And you see that nice golden brown on that side? That's what I was hoping for on the first one, but I didn't quite achieve. So I'm going to go ahead and let that go. The other thing I like to do is just a little bit of, go with a coarse type salt, like say a sea salt or maybe a kosher salt, just something that's coarse, and just a little bit on there. Now let me look at this first one here. I think that's pretty close. Could be a little more brown. When you get the color that you like and the crispness that you like, then you know that your hash browns are ready to come out. Let's see what we got going on here. I had turned that up, so I think it's going to be good. There we go. Now that's the color I was looking for all along. And this one here might be the same way. Yep, there you go. That's what you're looking for. So when you see that, let me zoom. When you see that color right there, you're about good to go. So let me plate these up. So there you have it. Very, very easy to make breakfast hash browns. I hope you try these. If you do, let me know how they turned out. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll catch you in another video.